Hey guys, Mark here. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we're going to tie the Lone Star knot, also referred to as the Texas Lone Star knot. This knot is very similar to a pineapple knot, and it can be used on an end of a handle or a braid in order to finish it up. It is a decorative knot and a very nice looking one at that. It is tied very similarly to a pineapple knot with a small twist. As the name of the knot implies, the knot has a star-like pattern. With that said, let's tie one. To start off, I have prepared my mandrel, I have attached my paracord onto it, and I have attached a lacing needle onto one end. We're going to use this piece of paracord in order to tie the base knot for this knot. This is going to be a 6-part 5-bite Turk's head. So we're first going to tie a 3-bite Turk's head and then expand it into a 5-bite Turk's head. So we start by making a wraparound. We come over the standing end, come around again, then take our lacing needle, go under and to the right side, like this. Then from right to left we travel under, then over. We come around, and we're going to split these two cords, which are going parallel. So we start with an over, then under. Then from right to left, we're going to go over, under, over. Like this. And with this we have tied a 3-bite Turk's head. We're now going to expand it by following our standing end. So under, over, under. Then from right to left, we're going to go under, over, under and over. Then we're going to again split the two parallel cords, going over, under, over and under. Then from right to left we're going to split these two cords. So we're going to go over, under, over, under and over. Then place your working end next to the standing end. And we have completed a 6-part 5-bite Turk's head. I'm now going to work some slack into it just to make the tying of my second cord a bit easier. Then we're going to continue. To start working with our second cord, attach it to the left side of the standing end of the first cord. Attach a lacing needle onto the other end, and with that we can begin. We're going to start our sequence with an under one. So on the left side of our standing end, we travel under one. Now, if this was a pineapple knot, we would start with an under two. So this is the first difference that we can see when tying the Lone Star knot. We then continue over one, under one, over one and under one. We stop just before exiting the knot and stop our sequence with an under one, just like with a pineapple knot. Then we start with an under one as well. So again, the same way that we would tie a pineapple knot. Then continue over, under, and finally over here on the left side, just before exiting the knot. So over. Then start your next sequence with an over as well, which is basically the opposite of what you would do in a pineapple knot. Then continue under, over and under. Again, we stop just before exiting the knot and stop with an under one. Then we start our next sequence, again with an under one, over two, under one, and over one. Again, we do not exit the knot. We then start our next sequence with an over one, under two, like this, then over one, under one. We again do not exit the knot, but stop just before. We start our next sequence with an under one, then over two, under two, and over one. Again, we do not exit the knot. We start our next sequence with an over one, under two, over two, and under one. And the next sequence, under one, like this, then over two, under two, and over two. Then start your next sequence, over one, under two, over two, and under two. And the next sequence, under one, over two, under two, over two, and at this point you would place your working end next to the standing end, like this, and this would complete your knot. Now, one thing that I would improve when finishing this knot is to pull your standing end out, like this, then attach a lacing needle to it, and travel under the knot to the bottom, like this. This is going to hide your standing end a bit better. Just a minor improvement, but probably well worth it. With that completed, you're pretty much done with this knot. You would now transfer it onto an object and then tighten it up. So guys, with the knot tied, we are at the end of our tutorial. Thank you for joining me and see you next time.